All right, new bike day, always exciting. This one I've been specifically looking forward to because I rode it a while back in Phoenix and the circumstances, they weren't great and it was just awkward, I think is the best way to describe it. So I'm excited now to have a bike that's mine, to have a bike with RockShox, something I'm a little bit more comfortable with, and then be able to make some changes and dial it in for me. So big bike, the LaSalle is 170. The only thing that I have close to that, I think, is the Specialized Enduro, which I don't ride a whole lot, but I did ride the Enduro at Winter Park. So I'm excited that the first place we're really gonna ride this bike is Winter Park. So a lot of things with this bike, very similar in many respects to a Delano, but much more capable. Design philosophy, they have a similar look. It's got a similar feel when I pedal it around, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it does. Obviously, park duty. I've been told by some of the factory Enduro team that it does really well. I'm sure it will. A lot of cool things. It's a pro build. The spec is pretty legit. We're gonna run it completely stock with the addition of Cush Core, of course. It's not a whole lot of money to add Cush Core, but I think it makes a substantial difference. So the bikes will stay stock, tires, wheels, all that stuff for a while at least. So we'll ride them in Colorado. And I think that'll give us a good cross section to kind of report back on. Today will be fun because we're gonna roll out to Hammer Down and we can get some consistent laps to kind of make some adjustments. I'm excited. A decent amount of people have been asking about the bike and it will be great to be able to give some specific feedback, especially in comparison to both a Delano in stock trim, but then a Delano set up bigger like I had it. So the 142 rear X2 and then the 160 Zeb up front. So yeah, it'll be fun to kind of bounce notes off of Mason since he'll have a dedicated medium that he gets to ride. He's not gonna have to jump on a large and ride what he calls a cruise ship. So yeah.
All right folks, we're here with the new Sal Peak, new bike day. We got the purple, way cooler color than Rich's gray one. Excited to ride the medium. I rode the large at South Mtn at Rob's local trails. Excited to try it out with the RockShox Zeb up front and the Super Deluxe out rear. And I think it'll be super fun in Colorado, where we're headed to Trestle and Breckenridge and a couple other bike parks to ride the big old beast. So excited to give her a rip and give her a nice little shakedown today over at Hammer Down and maybe some other trails. So looking forward to it.
All right, dude.
Yeah, first ride, the Sal Peaks. Or first ride on our own, the Sal Peaks. We both have ridden other models of them. Feel good. The RockShox suspension is ultra plush. Feels amazing out here on Hammer Down. Size medium feels better for me. Rich is on the large. How's that feel?
The large is good. It's odd. I don't remember what size stem was on the demo bike. This one feels better, but as I was anticipating, it just feels too slack for me. Angle set, take 3/4, maybe a degree out of it, steepen it. That'll get me a little bit further forward and I think it'll turn better, but it's amazing how planted it feels. Yeah. This suspension, I don't know. For me, there's nothing like new RockShox suspension, so I think we'll go back, we'll get a few more runs here.
Yeah.
The bike is begging to be ridden hard. Yeah. So I can tell you I'm very excited to get to Colorado to hit some high speed terrain. I think it pedals really well.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed with how it pedals and I'm very impressed with like pumping through some stuff here. Yeah. It seems like it picks up some speed. So that to me gets me excited because I think on some of those bigger backcountry days that we're gonna see probably in Breck especially, like we're gonna do some big rides. We'll be in the saddle for probably 4 or 5 hours, maybe even 6, climbing 3,000 to 4,000 feet. and it'll be, I think, good in those scenarios based on this little cross section here. So
yeah, it's definitely begging for more. Definitely begging for gnarlier stuff. So we'll be ready for Colorado, and it'll be fun to ride it there.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, stay tuned if you have any questions. Again, this is just kind of first impression. Obviously, we'll answer what we can, but once we get back from Colorado, we'll have a bigger subset of data. We'll have much more footage, but definitely ask questions. Let us know. Sizing certainly help. These are the pro builds, completely stock with Cush Core. Follow along behind the scenes. Mason DeCarroll at the Rich Drew at Cure Cycling. Hit us up if you have any questions, Ride Series related info at therideseriesmtb.com. If you want to check out a clinic schedule, therideseriesmtb.com. And come visit us here in the mountain bike capital of the world, Bentonville, Arkansas. We'd love to show you around, do some on-trail coaching, all that good stuff. So, the honors to you.
Peace out, dumpers.